Welcome to Backstabbers, the only podcast where we're not just sticking needles in your back, we're talking behind it too.
I put the thing out, so she shouldn't come inside, but
Could be fun. We could have her on.
listen, maybe she'll come clean y'all's call room since that's been a problem here lately.
New girl.
Been doing good.
She's only been there a week. She
Okay,
is so
right?
sweet. I warned everybody in the
4
text
hours?
because I was like, she gets there at 4, so give her a minute
Yeah.
to clean it. But she did a
Yeah.
great job. Like, I thanked her so much. I was like, thank you so much. And I guess this poor guy had been doing it that had a whole nother area, and they just added that on top of it. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, it is funny how it's the little things that make a job better. Like there was something about being on call and making it to your call room at whatever time, whether it was 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning, and your room was clean, your bed was already made.
So much.
Amazing.
There was one time I remember, I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got over and the bed wasn't made, and I think I just started tearing up. I was like, I
Right?
can't get this bed right now.
I have done that. This is so silly, but when one of our people was taking calls still, he knew how important that was to me. I don't know how it came up ever, but he knew in passing that I loved that. So when I'd come on a Saturday morning and he was leaving from a Friday night call, he'd always make the bed for me. So I made it such a big deal. Well, since he doesn't take call anymore, he passed that along to his friend, and now his friend has done it for me.
Oh, that's
It's
sweet.
So kind.
It is.
Literally.
I try to do it on Friday. I try to do it when I'm on Friday call,
Yeah.
or when I did when I was on
I'm
Friday
just happy
call.
if they
It
got
just
their
is-
shit
it's
out
just
of the call room.
Yeah, like you got to get
Sometimes I still
up
had
and-
trash, and I'm like, you knew I was coming.
Yeah.
I always take my trash out anyways. Nobody, I mean, I noticed that people don't do that. I
I
thought
do.
we had
No,
to,
some
but I
don't.
do it anyways.
Yeah.
No, some don't. If I throw away
Mm-mm.
like a water bottle or something, I'll leave it.
That's different. But if you've had like
Right.
a full-on
A full
meal
dinner and
that's
it
stinking,
stinks.
Yes,
Yes,
when it smells.
Absolutely. I do.
And
I just go
I
put it
mean-
in the other trash can.
that's fine.
Well-
It's out of that tiny room.
At least it's where nobody's sleeping. Like
Mhm.
that's the
Right.
problem. Like you're smelling it, and it's like,
Yeah.
I always wipe down everything in there. So I think whoever comes in after me knows it's probably pretty clean.
It's the cleanest it's been in a long time.
I do. That's awesome. I do
One of the-
appreciate that from you. But
One of the students told me today, she was telling me about the pearls because they have pearls of wisdom for each site and those preceptors and stuff. She said, she asked me where to put her tape for her tube, and she started to put it on the machine. She goes, "Ooh, no, can't do that." And I was like, "Well, I mean, it's, and she was like,
I don't like it.
"Oh no,
either.
one of your pearls is that you are an OCD germaphobe." And I was
I
like,
have got to see this list. I have to know what they say about me. I am
I know.
bound
We
and
need to
determined.
bribe someone and
I
and get a
do.
peek
I
at it.
have
I
one
asked
who
them,
we're entertaining hiring. He's
Ooh.
a
Yes.
huge share.
Yes.
all right.
I was
I
like,
can
I'm
get you a
okay.
job
curious.
if you share.
So then I was like, hey, a couple students ago, like I said something about being off my ADD medicine, and they all said they knew. And I was like, is that one of the pearls? I just need to know, do y'all talk about that? I'm sorry.
He's so
Oh, that's funny. I hate the tape on the machine too, though, because it leaves a sticky residue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how-
just,
I
it's
don't
just
know how- I know-
nasty.
At one facility, it is not cleaned well enough as it
Yeah,
should be.
no,
But
I
I mean,
don't-
ours
I don't
is,
like it.
we really wipe everything down well, but I still don't like it.
I don't like it.
If you put that tape on that machine and try to put it on my face, it just go, mm-mm. So I treat everybody else like that too. I can't do it. It's like licking
You know,
the
it's
machine.
so funny being at different places. So I'm locumsing this week, and they just started using remifentanil, which I haven't used in a long time. Don't get me wrong, but they were like, it's just amazing because I can just say their name at the end, and they just open their eyes. And I was like, I can get that to happen with other drugs. I don't need remi
Yeah.
for that. But okay.
They must
Usually what I'm trying to
They
achieve.
must not have had students yet to where they stop breathing and pack you about 15 minutes later.
Yeah,
You
I was
remember
like,
that's why
it's-
they took ours away, wasn't it?
it's
Or one of
been
the
9
reasons?
years. But I don't know we've ever had remi at. We had sufentanil.
Sufentanil. We were using Sue. That's right.
No, so that was when we had the fentanyl shortage. So we had the fentanyl shortage, and so we all had to use sufentanil, and everyone fell in love with it. It was amazing. And then I guess they got it back, but no one told us that they'd gotten fentanyl back. So we were all still using sufentanil, and they sent like this nasty email about how much we were using, and we were like, "Well, you told us
Didn't
to.
know.
You're welcome." I'm
Yeah.
confused.
We don't have a lot of other options.
And they're like, "Well, there's fentanyl back," and we're like, "Not in our Omnis. We don't have any." They had forgotten anyway. And then they
This
just
game-
slowly
this
phased it out.
morning-
But I loved Sufent.
I did too.
I think our site was the only place I ever used it, actually. I didn't use it anywhere else.
Me neither. That was it.
I liked it a lot.
What is the deal with There's always a battle with pharmacy at us.
And that's
I
universal.
told Alex, they did the count this morning on one of the Omnis, and there were 2 Dilaudid's missing. And I said, well, this was only used once yesterday, and it was charted and accounted for, so that must be the pharmacy tech miscounted or something. So I called them, and I'm like, hey, this is the issue. And she was like, you need to do an investigation. Like, she kept interrupting me, and I was like, and you need to listen. I am telling you, I have done an investigation.
Investigation's done.
Investigation has led to my conclusion. Your fault.
You're the fault.
Okay. You are the problem. And she was like, I mean, I don't think so, but I'm like, you're right. She was the only person in this Omni cell, but somebody else was the problem.
You remember we used to have a picture of a bucket of fentanyl sitting unabandoned. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
Forgot about that. I don't know if anyone still has it, but yeah, there was a pharmacy tech who would go and change out all the stuff. And they had left it sitting by like the fishbowl while they went and put on their scrubs or bunny suit or whatever they were putting on. And so someone came through and they're literally, I mean, there were all the drugs, all the trays to change out. But then there was also like literally a small bucket of just fentanyl. And they were like, this seems...
It was like a crackhead's dream.
They just took a picture and were like, and the next time pharmacy complains, I'm just going to send them this in reply.
Yes. Perfect.
We really should have messed with them and taken it just for a little bit.
Just to get, but then, I mean, you'd have been peeing in a cup, but it wouldn't have mattered. But it would have been.
Could have taken it back to pharmacy and been like, we found this?
Right. I feel like you need this. It's important.
Well, that's like the other night I was on call and I was coming down a stairwell and there's just this bag. Clearly the outpatient pharmacy trash had been emptied. So it's all these pill bottles just empty, I guess. I don't really know, but in a trash bag, see-through. And I was like,
just asking for a druggie to pick up and take your trash out for you.
So I like walking past the cafeteria and I'm like, I don't know who to tell this to.
Right.
The security was right there. And so I was like, hey, just so you know, there's a bag of bottles in the stairwell, pill bottles.
I feel like someone should do something.
Okay. It was there the next morning. I was like, clearly he cared.
He was like, yeah, not my problem. I'm not doing anything with it.
Pretty much.
Somebody has been.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you noticed, Alex, because it's just happened the past couple weeks, somebody's been smoking in the bathroom, the girls' locker room. Like, not a vape, like singing it up.
Like smoke.
Like straight up
You
smells
think
like a
they're
smoldering
really
cigarette.
Smoking, or you think that they just smell that much like it when they come in?
It is like
it's fresh on them.
It's like, no, it's like a fresh smoldering. Like it
No,
smells like fire.
Outside.
I don't get it. Because but I also don't know who it is because when and who, like, I don't know.
A couple of a couple of these surgical techs think it's a new employee in the back.
Huh.
They were investigating because one of them was like, "Oh, I know fresh smoke. That's been lit."
I know who
felt
that
like,
is.
I felt like they were jealous a little bit, but then they're like, "I'm gonna figure it out who it is." But anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they for sure did it, but I was like,
too, actually,
who?
I just put that all together.
Who's like, you know what? I'm gonna light up in this bathroom.
In the bathroom in 2025, you can't even
Also,
smoke in restaurants. Why the hospital?
Oh, you can.
bathroom?
You can at the pizza cellar.
Well,
Whoop whoop. But that's a restaurant.
normal
Yeah,
cities.
you got to put quotes for that one.
I was going to say something and now I've lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me or not.
Or not.
My family came up and stayed the night with me last night. So,
how was it? Did they love so much to do?
Quality sleep was not had by anyone.
It's such a lovely town.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Did y'all go eat somewhere?
We did. We went to a cute little like bar and grill place that had like cornhole for the kids to play. So of course I get real competitive. So not a good loser and an even worse winner. So we went at first it was just the kids playing and then they were like, come on, y'all come play. So we went down and we were just drinking a beer and throwing. And it was Savvy and I against Aaron and Layla. Savvy and I won 2 for 2. Like I was ringing them in and we were high-fiving and jumping and dancing and they were not happy about it.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's fun. I shouldn't say that about that town because really, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've been into it besides through like on the way back home. I don't know if I've been like.
Have you been to the boutiques? There's 2 boutiques there that are actually cute. I've gotten several clothes from them.
Where
I've
is it
gone
in relation to the
Western
hospital?
one because that's my jam.
There's one right behind the hospital, not Main Street. Main Street one is cute. I would think that's the more Western one. Was it an actual boutique that you did? That's the Western one.
Ooh, I'm gonna hit that up the next time
It's
I'm
by the
driving home.
Walmart.
The other one, why can't I think? Rustic Rose.
Oh, I haven't been there.
She's got cute pieces.
Mhm.
They're usually more muted and not real flashy, but yeah, she's cute. Always fun to talk to as well. She's like,
So
oh,
it's-
you're back in town.
Back in town, back working.
How
Gotta
many
spend that
times do
money.
you go there?
A few, okay?
Don't judge.
I don't always buy things. Sometimes I just browse.
Believe you.
So I heard a sad story. I guess maybe the daughter or one of the owners of the one by the Walmart that I'm saying that I go into, that ironically has been a boutique forever. Like I can remember being a kid 30 years ago, showing my age here, and shopping at this boutique because they had one in closer to my hometown. They had like a satellite store. Now it's just the one here. But I guess she's young and she's pregnant and has just found out that she's got like cancer everywhere. And so she can't
Oh,
do
no.
anything because of the baby. So they're trying to get the baby to like viability stage and take it so that
That'd
she
be
has
hard.
a fighting
I
chance.
think I would have to be like 36 weeks, and then you can take her.
And I think,
I mean, you never know until you're in that situation.
I think
so.
she's got another kid too, but they haven't done any of like hardcore scans either because again, she's pregnant. So they don't even know like origin, I don't think.
Oh my God.
I just heard talk
That's
about it in the
horrible.
OR today and I was like, God, talk about
That's so sad.
Speaking of cancer, have you heard of the ivermectin and
Yeah.
the pheno
Mhm.
something
Mhm.
treatments? It's
Mhm.
gaining so much popularity and being pretty effective. And I just thought that was interesting.
I'd have to see the studies because some of the people that I know that have taken that are not very intelligent, and it has not done anything for them.
So I know someone secondhand, and I'm going to say secondhand because I don't know them well, but they worked with my husband in the poultry sales industry. Younger guy, I want to say like maybe 50s, and got diagnosed with a glio. And of course, I told Aaron, I was like, well, he'll have, a year. They'll claim successful surgery, but it never is. There's always little tendrils, and then he'll have it back and it'll be. So he sure enough, he had the surgery. They claimed success and then started growing more like 6 months, 8 months later. And kind of exactly what I said. And basically they were told, not much you could do. So he did that combo treatment that you're talking about, Alex. And this is like 3 years later and he's still alive and no cancer anywhere.
I've been following this girl's journey on Instagram, mind you. She was
Mhm.
trying to be like a fitness influencer first, so she had quite a following. Then she got breast cancer now, so it's all about cancer now. She like quit the. So I wondered at first too, but I mean, she's pretty clearly desperately fighting for her life. Like that
Mhm.
part's not a joke. Like I don't think it's for money, and I don't think it's for fame. I think she's really telling her story, but I just thought it was interesting.
I mean,
I don't know that I
chemo's
would-
poison. Like,
Well, that's the thing. I don't know that I could justify doing it over traditional treatments, especially
Right.
if traditional treatments are shown to be effective for whatever type of cancer it was. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
if you don't have many options or not good options, you got
Might
nothing to
as
lose,
Well, it
in
reminded
my
me
opinion.
of that OB situation and the AOK and them taking that stuff
Right.
away. Like, give it all. Like, I mean, I would do
Just take everything.
Yeah.
everything. So
I agree. I mean, I'm not going to say I wouldn't do anything in that situation. I would probably try anything. And chemo is poison. We act like it's so wonderful.
Yeah, it
and
is.
It's
It's
poison. too.
terrible.
no, it's awful.
It's terrible.
And-
Oh, go ahead.
Well, my last 2 cents was, it's not big pharma is not making
Oh.
much off of it.
Yep.
So it makes sense that it's hush hush, and they wouldn't want
Mhm.
people to know it's effective too. Is my
Suppress
personal-
it.
We want to get into conspiracy stuff, but
Well,
that's my opinion on it.
I do have family and friends that are vets, and I think that it is something they do in the animal world.
And we like to test everything on animals and then do it to us. So why wouldn't?
Why would
Mhm.
why not? Just
So.
what were you gonna say?
I did ENT today, and the ENT surgeon that I was working with, I just asked him. I said, "Hey, do you think with all these Zen packs and all these new nicotine clear, like flavored packs, I was like, do you think that mouth cancer is going to like spike in the next little bit? And he told me, which I don't even feel like I should relay this information because I still want people to quit doing it. But he said that he said even dip, he said he has never had a mouth cancer that was due to somebody dipping their whole life even.
Oh, I disagree.
He said it's all related. He said it was all related to smoking. Like it's the people that are actually smoking. The people that he said, I've done things on people that have strictly dipped. I mean, I can't imagine because I think
I've had some patients that have had
that's what he told
even
me
like
today. And I
bad,
was
like esophageal because they swallowed.
Yes. And I was like, really? And I was like, I would think it would be changing the cells and they're making it raw, like all the things. And he was like, yeah, I don't think so. And I was like,
That's an interesting opinion, though.
I said, well, I'm not going to stop telling people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, also
I'm
true.
going to choose not to share that.
Yeah.
Because it's still disgusting. I mean, I guess if I had to pick, I'd choose for you to do that over
yeah.
vaping
I mean,
or smoking.
I will continue to tell my family member that they're going to get mouth cancer.
Right. You're like real hot with that lip gone.
I'm telling you. I don't understand. Did we talk about those things? Like,
Is in. Yeah.
yeah. Can you drive with them in your mouth if they make you high?
I don't know. You would
Like,
Did you ever find out?
if you
do
put
they
one
make
up
you
and one down, like they say it truly is like you're in this euphoric drug state.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know, gosh, would there be a way for cops to test or prove or know? You know what I'm saying?
Unless they did like a sobriety type test and they were like, I'm not on anything, like even if they only had one, because they say that you have to have them pretty much doubled up because some of people are so used to them, they're like putting 2 up and 2, like 4
That's
on
crazy.
upper and down because it's so
How are
much.
they affording this too? Like, are they
That's
just
what I
Also-
said.
Yeah.
like-
Because a bunch of high school people are doing it. Because I've got one kid in high school who's like, oh, they all do Zen packs. And I was like, where are they getting this money? I didn't have any money until I got a job. And none of his people have jobs. Like, are parents just handing over their wallets now? What's happening?
I don't know.
DoorDash and whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I know where every penny is.
Speaking of crazy things, I sent y'all the just like picture of the AI surgery. Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you read further into it?
I'll be honest.
So it was. You can always count on you, ladies.
I forgot about it.
It was. I want to say it was a gallbladder surgery on like a pig or
A pig.
something. And I
Yes,
think it
I
was
did read
already I think it was already a deceased pig. I don't think we've done any live animal surgeries yet with the AI. But it said it was able to like lifetime correct itself with minimal.
Oh, I did read that. I did.
Mhm.
Because I was
So,
like,
like, what if they get? So, I guess one of my questions is, what if they nick a vessel? Can they, like, quickly enough?
I think they've done so many scenarios and like teaching it of different things that it can somewhat self-correct. I don't know about for like catastrophic things, but their point was we've trained it to not have that problem. And they were going to start doing, I believe, live animal trials with it. Was
Like,
their
that's
hope.
more of a human error kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, I just like, it's scary. I don't know if everybody gets really excited about it, but like, what are humans going to do?
That's terrifying.
I would never,
I mean, I think there's a role for AI for sure.
but maybe assisting the surgeon, but to like not have one and just have AI running my gallbladder out of my body. I don't know.
You know, I like the AI that we have, and I guess that's what it is. I don't really know what else to call it on our ultrasound machine. You know, you can turn on, you know, I'm talking about how you can turn on to highlight like the area that you're looking
Oh, that's
at.
AI?
I don't know what else it would be. It's going to be some sort of computer driven.
Can you talk into it? Can you talk
Are we
into
having the same conversation?
can't talk to it. It's when we click the button, but I do.
You know,
think
the
it is
C nerve.
like the.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you were like, you're saying you could like be like, find this lady's fat, find the nerve.
That's what the C nerve is.
Well, I know, but I thought you were saying you could talk into it. I thought AI like you had to ask it questions, and I was like, why didn't anybody tell me this? I've been over there and like,
Oh, we
doo,
should have
doo.
told her that, and she could just
Yo.
be in the.
Yeah.
I'd have been
Hey,
like,
you
this
do- you
hoe
do
is
have to talk to
huge.
it,
Help me.
Sarah.
Help me
Yeah.
find this. I can't
And,
find their
hey,
bone.
There's a little button on the side. You just hold it up like a microphone and you
Yeah,
talk into
yeah.
it, and then you
Y'all
it'll
ruined
work.
that. Y'all could have totally told me that, and I guarantee you the next time I'd have been like,
Have
testing,
enough idiots.
testing. We need that nerve. We need the nerve.
It's amazing.
Y'all could have played that up. That'd have been good.
We should have.
We could have had
Y'all
another
didn't-
finger situation.
Y'all didn't pivot quick enough on that one. So sorry.
Yeah. No, well, I was so damn confused. I was like, what are we talking
I
about?
thought AI meant you had to like talk into stuff, to ask them stuff.
I don't
or
think
tight.
So it's just
No.
artificial intelligence. So it can think, it can interpret the data and come up with something, which is what it's doing. It's taking your picture and saying
Yeah.
where the nerve is.
Which I still
It-
don't trust 100% of the time, because the other day when Sarah and I were doing one,
Yes. It was lighting up several different, I mean, you know.
Well, and it depends on if you're moving too. So same idea for like your vessels. You can get a false vessel with the rocking of your probe. So it's
Well,
not
this one,
perfect. It's as
it
good
was
as the
lighting
data
up.
you give it.
There were 2 questionable ones we were trying to decide between, and it lit up both of
Mhm.
them. We were like, thanks for the help.
Had it already split? Did you need to go up higher? Was that
We
the
did.
problem?
I went up and we went down. Anyways, it just was not really clear, which, you know, it worked well. Well, we
At the
did.
end of
We
the day,
didn't. They
that's
didn't
all
need
that
any pain
matters.
medicine, so that was all that mattered.
I
was
thought
like,
I needed to offer to help with the block today, but I did not.
I'm interested to know which person you're helping.
one of our new guys did a tap block on the robot today. He was very excited about it.
He wants to do them on all of them, and he wants to do them on all the C-sections we do as well.
Is this the locums?
No.
We don't have the locums.
This is
You're
our
talking CRNA.
Our brand new CRNA. Not
Gotcha.
the very newest one, but the one a week before that.
Gotcha. I'm with you now.
Yes.
Which I think is fine, right? I mean, is like can we bill for all that and do all of that? Like, is this going to be a lost revenue situation, or
As long as the docs don't care, I don't think it
I was
matters.
about to say it's going to be a thing.
Rod used to do
doc thing.
tap blocks on any C-section that we slept, which I'll do too. But I don't do it if we did a spinal.
No, I don't.
After talking to a general surgeon who had a C-section as her second, with her second pregnancy, she said she asked for one. They said no, and she said she would have done it to herself if she had the medication with her. That's how bad it was, she said.
I mean, I do think we ask a lot of our C-section moms because you are having
gosh,
major
yes.
abdominal surgery and we expect them to be up within hours and like take a Tylenol and walk it off. So I do think there's a place. My fear is doing it while the spinal is still actively working.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it is diluted. So I suppose it would be fine, but I would prefer to go up like later that evening or the next morning if it's needed. And do it then, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And that's why I think it'll be hard. I think the docs are probably not going to go for it while the spinal's still.
Yeah.
Just a guess with who we work with.
Yeah.
But
when you're naming the block and you are asking for something, even if it is a delayed, I feel like
Well,
interesting
and
that they're so openly rejected.
no, but we totally.
I would guess they're not comfortable with doing them.
Yeah, that was probably it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we do, like, because one of my friends that had a C-section not long ago, she got 1 dose of IV pain medicine. She asked for another one. They told her no. And then they gave her Tylenol. And they're literally ripping out your insides and your uterus out of your body and then putting it all in and jumbling it all around. And we're like, yeah, somebody gets their balls with like this much of a snip. And they're like, do you need oxys? Do you want a general?
Yeah, they go under general anesthesia.
Mostly men doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I have to do some talking to Jesus before I do a general one. They make me freaking angry.
I was at the Miracle Center last week, and I told one of the general surgeons, why do you got to be a condescending asshole? Like, that's essentially what happened. He straight up told me to my face, I need to take a picture of how the boys do it because I like the way that they do it. And because it was for scopes, and excuse me, but I like to be by the head, especially because you suck and I want to be by my airway. So I will stand up here. I will not stand at the feet. I'm sorry that annoys you, but I don't also really care. So he was complaining and was going to take a picture of the boy setup. And I was like, sorry, I forgot my penis today. Maybe you should only work on the days that they're here. I was so spicy and I'm not there enough probably to get away with it, but I also don't care. And one of the
I would have been like, you know who thinks HR will think this is a great story.
One of the texts was like, you're always so nice. And I walked by you and I was like, oh, she is not nice today. I was like, no, I was not.
I'm sorry. I don't like being told that I need to have a penis. It's not one of my favorite compliments.
Yeah, it was. And that was, we hadn't even started a case. That was before case 1. And it was downhill from there.
Well, let's cancel the rest of the day and we will call.
Yeah. Actually, it was like, you've got 2 girls here. So sorry about your luck, doc.
I'd been like, if you want any anesthesia, I'd have been like, if you want anesthesia, you're going to
Seriously.
get me. And from the looks of the way that you do your job, you have to have anesthesia because you're not good enough not to have anesthesia.
It
you
was
can't say that. There's like, what in the world? This is literally
Mhm.
like you.
yeah. I like the way the
Just-
boys do it. And I was like, oh, sorry about that. Sorry about your luck.
I cannot. I need to come visit and go to the Miracle Center.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
it was
like,
not
I
a good
can't.
week.
Yeah.
This is a better week.
Did you tell the other girl what he said?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's
I was just curious her
older.
response.
She's older. She's been doing this a long time. Like could retire, should retire, that situation.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "No, that's what he told me." Because at the same time, because I had been doing those cases and she was doing the ortho cases. And I was like, also, I'm refusing to do this next
like,
case.
"Look,
So he'll
Taylor."
probably come hit you
Yeah,
up about it.
well-
And she was like, okay, all right. I'll be sure to tell him I forgot my penis too. And I was like, well, good luck with that.
It's
Like I've never flat out refused to do a case, and that's what's happening here. This is not appropriate in any sense of the word.
never been. So you were doing an EGD?
Mhm.
Never been a place that the anesthesia didn't stand at the head for that.
Apparently, the boys stand at the feet
They
because the
tried it.
room setup is terrible. So there's not a good place to stand, but I will always choose my airway. So your vital sign machine and your oxygen are at the feet. And then you have a computer that you can wheel around everywhere, or you can paper chart, either one. And and then on the other side, on the left side, is like all your supplies. And then there's not a good place to stand because I'm always just like, will you hit the silent on the button? Will you turn my oxygen up? Like I have to ask the nurse to do a lot of stuff, but I don't care. I'm still going to stand by the airway.
What's your job? Actually, it's in the job description.
And the surgeon doesn't walk from side to side if it's a double. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to
Mhm.
spin the bed. They're spinners.
Oh,
I see.
Also not a fan of that. So
No.
if it's a colon, I can kind of stand in the middle and be airway adjacent. And they're not in my airway. So it also helps. But then I can also, the only thing I can't reach then in that scenario is the oxygen. But I just always turn it up.
I mean, somebody's got to be up there to tell them they're in the wrong hole. Half of them don't realize it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you see those
Those are-
little rings?
Those are rings.
Wrong hole. Our new CRNA that wants to do the tap blocks, by the way, also went over to the CRNA only side to get a certain surgeon and walk him back to the main side to do.
It was the best moment of my life. I was standing in the room with his friend. So it's me, his friend, the new CRNA, and the surgeon. And he's like, well, I just thought I'd come over here because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss when he was going to come in my room over on the other side. It was like borderline clueless, borderline he knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
Oh, it was beautiful. And then
He's so funny the way he words stuff. I love it.
he asked if we needed to get a tracker for him. And then his friend was like, I'll be the tracker. He followed him. He made sure he was at the cafeteria. I
still
love
took-
them so much.
It still took 45 minutes.
I love them.
Oh,
I
that's
wanna-
amazing.
I want to follow one of them around in pre-ops, and I think you know which one because he's like, "You smoke?" And they're like, "Yeah." That's why you have abdominal pain. And they're like, "No." And he's like, "No, it is. You need to
No, it
stop
is."
smoking, and you will stop having abdominal pain." And they're like, "No." And he was like, "Well, you're wrong." And then he's like, "Do you do weed? Do you do meth? Do you do cocaine? Do you do?" He's like, "You gotta list them all. You gotta list them all." He's just real. And then he's like, "You know that's dumb, and you need to back off." I was like, "I love you."
He's also the one. Is he the one, Sarah? Tell Lacey about this morning with you sitting in your car, pepping your.
Oh, he parked beside me, took a minute to back in, and I'd been sitting there the whole time because I just was literally just sitting there like this, trying to pump myself up to go inside, and I was just staring straight forward. And he walked by my car, and he turned his head, and he looked at me, and he was like, and I was like, and he just turned and kept walking. Like he clearly was like, "Oh, she needs a minute."
She needs a minute. She's not there yet.
So I walked past him upstairs, like, "Hey,
I'll blink it.
I was like, "Hey," and he was like,
Like Jesus and I were talking. I still
"Yeah."
needed a
I
minute.
was like, "I just needed a minute."
All right. Well, what's our word of the week this week?
Ooh, word of the week. Word of the week. Oh,
Boys
yeah, you have to
Club.
go relieve your babysitter, don't you?
Penis.
Oh. Where's your penis? Can we work? We can. I feel like we could work that in really well in OB
Without it. Oh, yeah.
Except for I never actually say that verbiage out
Yeah.
to people.
Ever. Yeah. I only say it.
That's true.
Yeah. If I'm being spicy.
Okay. We could do robot or gosh.
Yeah. Robot. We've done a lot of robot stuff lately.
Or can we just start talking to our probe for blocks?
Oh my gosh. Let's convince the students.
Oh,
It's
That's
the
gonna be
next
the
best thing to
challenge.
me.
Forget word of the week. We're gonna convince them it has AI.
okay. And then we can know who actually watches us of our students. And
Yep.
they won't.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. And then nail check real quick.
Mine are still hanging on. They're like half off in chips.
Yeah.
But I
Have it on.
inspired a coworker of ours. She's like, "Ooh, I did what you did on your nails because they look so cute." And I was
Nice.
like,
But did she get the chrome?
she did not. She did not pay for the chrome.
The $85 extra.
All of the people, she would be the one to do that.
To do it. Yes. Yeah. That's funny.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, we're going to have coming up here, we got to coordinate it with her, but we've got a special guest coming up maybe in our next episode. We got to coordinate schedules, but
Very educational.
a
Very amusing with us, like
NP
us.
who's worked a couple of different jobs, but currently she's Palm and she's going to tell us all about why vaping is terrible. Not
So if
just
y'all
our
don't believe
opinions.
us, you'll
Yeah.
believe her.
Yeah. Well, she's a good time.
She is. She's hot too. So you're welcome.
Yeah, she is. Hot mama. All right. Are we out?
Backstabbers. Oh.
Backstabbers out. I realized I was told this means you're old, so we're not supposed to
Oh
do
no.
this anymore.
Well, I've embraced it.
I don't know what else to do with my hands though. So
Ew.
this maybe when they tell you, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you?
I did it in a picture, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, old people do
Barbara.
that," and I was like,
Barbara.
Oh, my-
You
Does
can
that
do
make
the
us cool?
Alex pose.
Yes.
What?
My
What it?
I always do
Her
weird
pose
stuff.
from the gym.
Oh, Alex. Bye.
We'll
Thanks,
show that.
everybody. All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
All right, Jesus wants y'all to be quiet. Bye, y'all.
Be quiet.